said a bit, but you know, what is not going to change are the compelling guests, riveting stories that you, the viewers, have grown accustomed to seeing on our show. So, with that in mind, let's get started. Today, we're going to meet angry young women, many of them teenagers, who say they are desperate to confront the men who they believe are the fathers of their babies. Teen paternity. You're 100% sure.
Yes.
When we were having sex, I didn't even finish.
That's a lie.
Stop taking advantage of me.
There is a man that denies my son.
What are you talking about?
This is your son, and you're going to find out today.
I'm not. We're going to find out right now. This is Peggy. And this is her 7-year-old son, John Carlos. Now, Peggy is an emotional wreck over the fact that a man named Carlos refuses to admit that he is John Carlos's father. Peggy says Carlos has never called, never written, never had anything to do with her precious son. But what Peggy says really tears her apart inside is that she believes she is part of the reason that Carlos insists on denying her son.
I don't think any woman would want a father to deny their son. He has done nothing for his son. My son was playing in the Little League. You know, I wish his dad could see him. I mean, at least a phone call. He just asks us, when am I going to see Daddy? And I said, I don't know, someday. My kids are my life. I just wish he would call more, you know, write to them, you know, even come visit them. He doesn't really know that his dad is denying him because I didn't want to tell him that because it hurts. There's nothing more I can do.
Now, I want everybody to understand this. Peggy has 2 children. She has a 9-year-old daughter named Irene Stephanie and a 7-year-old son named John Carlos. But does Carlos deny his daughter, the 9-year-old?
No, but it doesn't
Irene?
No, he doesn't.
Okay, so he admits that he's the father of Irene.
But what difference does it make? He's not in her life at all. He does the same thing he does for my daughter. He does the same thing to my son.
And
he doesn't call, he doesn't write.
Has he denied John Carlos from the start?
Yes.
Okay. Before we bring out Carlos, here's what he had to say.
I'm 99.9% sure I'm not the father. I have 4 reasons why I'm not the father of Peggy's son. Number 1 is the kid doesn't even look like me. Number 2, she cheated on me with another guy. Number 3, the timing doesn't even match up. Number 4 is when we were having sex, I didn't even finish. The test will prove that I'm not the father of your son. Stop taking advantage of me.
Here he is. Here's Carlos.
Can I sit there and you sit here?
Huh? Where does... You want to move?
Yes.
Why? You don't want...
There is a man that denies my son, and after today, I hope you learn how to be a man and stand up for your rights. And come here for nothing. I came here to get this over and done with. Okay?
You finished?
You want to speak, Carlos?
Yes, I do want to speak.
Go ahead.
Okay, you want to tell me you didn't cheat on me?
Well, you did to me too, right? So we even.
What are you talking about?
Oh, please.
Don't start this.
Listen, it's not between me and you. Whatever happened in the past.
Okay,
I'm here for one thing only, to prove to you that these 2 children are yours, Carlos. That is it. Just
You didn't think I
answer my
remember that,
question.
huh?
Why aren't you there for my children?
Hey, hold on. You
This
had
is
your
what the
chance. See,
topic
this is what I mean.
This is the topic. That's it.
Carlos.
Why aren't you there for
you
my
had
children?
a man. See, you had a man in your house.
And you had a woman that called my
Wait
house.
a minute. That was the first before we had my daughter.
What are
You missed the
You
period.
don't deny your daughter.
No.
But what difference does it make? You don't call your daughter. I have a card there.
I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. Hold
You sent
on.
a postcard
See,
with
I
just
gotta move it.
stickers
See, don't
in
let
it.
me
With
speak,
stickers
man.
in it.
Come
Could you
on,
believe how
hold on.
pathetic this man is?
Hold on.
So give me a list of reasons why you think you're not the father of John Carlos.
Just because he doesn't look like him.
I said, wait, I made a mistake, this and that. Then a couple of months later, she starts crying. She says, I had a sexual relationship with another man.
Right.
I said, oh,
So
that's what you was doing when you was going out to your friend's house.
She admits that she planted doubt in your mind.
Exactly.
She admits that.
Right.
And she
This is your son, and you're going to find out today.
Oh,
and
I'll
that's
find
why
out
I'm
today.
here.
But
I want you to get on your knees, like we talked about. You're going to get on your knees, and you're going to ask
every
for
time I
forgiveness.
call for my daughter, she was always saying, look, call later, he's here.
That's a lie.
A lie.
You are lying. You know what his excuse is?
Right.
His excuse is, I say, why don't you call your children, Carlos?
Every
He
time
tells
I call,
me, because
in
I
other
don't know
words,
the number.
Every time I used to see...
That is your sorry ass excuse.
Because, no, listen. You listen to me.
No.
What the hell's the problem? What the, don't yell at me. What's wrong with you, man? You don't let me speak.
Okay, why are you all doing this?
Look at her.
I'm not going to wait anymore.
He started it. I'm calm.
I have the results. I have the results right here.
And get it over with. I don't want to hear it.
If he is, no problem. I'm paying child support anyway.
All right.
It's true.
I'm paying child support. Am I or not?
He is.
I'm paying child support for both kids.
Okay.
But not because he's doing it voluntarily, because he's obligated to.
Okay. When it comes to your daughter,
yes.
All right, because we tested him for his daughter too, just to make sure everything was on the up and up. Carlos is the father of 9-year-old Irene.
She'll be 10.
Great.
She'll be 10 in September. Next month to 12.
Okay.
10 years old.
When it comes to 7-year-old John Carlos, Carlos, you are not the father.
You get on your knees! Get on your knees! Get on your knees! Get on your knees! You bitch! Bitch! What's up? What's up? Ooh. What's up? What you gotta say to that? Aren't you embarrassed? Oh, get on your knees. You get on your knees now. You get on your knees now.
I can't believe it.
How do you like that now? You on TV,
If you would have done this, if you would have done it in private, we wouldn't be here. Like I wanted it in private.
Carlos, let me suggest.
Well, still, the 10-year-old is his daughter. Does he do anything
I'm
for
not
her?
saying.
Now they're booing me. It's true.
Carlos,
I can't believe this. This is not
Carlos,
true.
think about this. Think about this, okay? Okay, you're not the father.
Okay.
But she is the mother of your daughter.
Exactly.
All right? So you should have at least an attempt at a civil relationship with her because of your daughter together.
Shut up.
Okay, I agree.
All right?
No problem.
All right. Peggy, we can't beat around the bush. I know it's I know you're
But it
shocked.
can't be because
I know you're shocked. I
when
know
he
you're
was
surprised.
unfaithful to me that I did it, the gentleman said he was operated. That's why I had no doubt it was
You're
him.
not going to believe every man what they say, are
I
you?
did believe it. You think I wouldn't be here if I wouldn't believe it?
So, wait a second.
I told you that. I told you that.
Peggy, you know who this other person is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If you want us to help you,
yes, I do, please.
we'll be glad to.
Yes,
Are
I
you in
do.
contact with this gentleman?
Not at all. Not at all.
Do you know where he is?
I know he lives in Florida.
You do?
Yes, and he's retired now.
All right. You want us...
Shut up.
Do you want... We'll help...
No, you shut up.
Shh, wait a second. We'll be glad to contact him with you.
Thank you.
And you can come back and we can do this with him, okay?
Yes.
All right. Carlos, don't do that. You have a daughter out there with this woman.
Look at she's in there.
I want to see her.
Would you let him see his daughter?
Of course, she's got to.
He don't deserve it,
What?
but...
You left out of Miami without telling me. I went knocking on your door. Doom. The next door neighbor said, "What are you doing?" They've been gone. I was like, "What? Where's my daughter?"
That is a lie. You came. In 8 years we live in Lebanon. He came one time.
How come you
because
left
I took him to court.
You left to Pennsylvania without
That's the
telling
only
me?
reason he
Do you want
came
him
because
to
I
see his
took
daughter?
Yes, he can visit her whenever he wants. And
Well, why
he
don't
can
we
call
start
whenever
right
he
now?
wants.
Here we go. Thank you very much. All right, thank you. We'll be back.
I can't believe this. That man lied to me. How embarrassing. I would have never done this. I am humiliated on TV thinking...
You want to find out who the father is, don't
But the thing is, he retired, and I don't think I know where he is. I
Okay.
don't know.
Well, we have people who work on that.
Not today, because I caught her in bed cheating on me with another man.
You're nothing but a little lying